Hello, Mr. Green. My name is Dr. Harper. I have some questions to ask you about your cousin's condition. Yeah, man, about that. Listen, he fell on that knife, man. And those bullet holes in his stomach, he was just playing around, that's all. He has 5 stab wounds to his chest, 4 gunshot wounds to his abdomen, third-degree burns over 50% of his body, and he was found with a noose around his neck. It's actually a funny story, really. He was playing with his gun when he accidentally shot himself, slipped in the kitchen and fell on the knife a couple of times. Mama's soup spilt all over him, and he tried to wipe it off with a rope that was just lying there. It must have wrapped around his neck, you know. The neighbor witnessed you tying him to the back of your truck and dragging him down the road. He reeks of gasoline, and he has the words, "Die bitch," etched into his back. Furthermore, the nurse says you took him off of his ventilator multiple times, and tried telling her he usually takes 300 units of insulin at home to control his diabetes, and he's not a diabetic. Well, you know, man, I get confused about the specific dosages. And I thought he might want to breathe some fresh air instead of mechanical air, you know what I mean? And we were just going for a little ride. I had him pump the gas for me at the gas station. Maybe he spilled some on his shoes or something. During the time you were alone with him in his room, 3 of his chest tubes were cut, his ventricle was found on the ground set to full drainage, and the giant boom box you brought him was laying against the left side of his head where his bone flap has been removed. I don't know what to tell you, Doc. I don't know about any of this medical mumbo-jumbo. It's so easy to make a mistake with so many tubes and wires everywhere. If I even take one step, it's so easy to accidentally yank his wound vac off of his stomach, or pull out his swan gans. Mr. Green, I can see our conversation is going nowhere. Perhaps I will have to get the police involved after all. Call my mom, Doc. She was there the whole time, and saw the whole thing. She can back up my story 100%. Or I can call my Uncle Johnny Cochran. Or sue you for discrimination. Man, it's because I'm an African American who dresses like I cannot afford clothes that fit me right. I assure you it has nothing to do with your ethnicity. My suspicions are aroused due to your bogus story. Bogus story. Man, that's it. I'm calling Johnny. And my other attorney, and my attorney's attorney. Johnny, answer the phone, Johnny. Johnny, answer the phone or I'll sue you too.